Hey everybody, this is Havok, and welcome to a new series that I'm starting called New Game Plus. A nostalgia type series where we go back through games that brought me to where I am now as a gamer. The first game we're actually going to start with is one of my favorites, one of my favorite series. Definitely got me into the horror genre, and if it picks up, we'll continue on into some more the other games. But we're going to start with Dead Space. So I hope you all enjoy, and let's get into it. I will say these will be done chapter by chapter for episodes, so if you've never played Dead Space before, I am playing the original from 2008. I'm not going to do the remake unless y'all want it, then eventually I will get to that, but it's Dead Space. It's a great game. The lore behind it I love. Something you'll see that a lot of people don't look at. There is definitely like a little bit of a love story background to it that's really cool to me. That definitely falls under the wayside, but it's definitely interesting across the series. But hey, it's fun. We're gonna try to get scared a little bit because why not? And yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna do this. I've played this game so many times that I shouldn't get scared, but who knows? Things tend to surprise me every once in a while. Especially my wife likes to come in through my doors and scare me.
I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
I will say I will try to keep myself quiet during certain pieces.
About everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening.
I don't think it did. Audio. Oh, it did. Okay.
Strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
Alright, everyone, we're here. Sinking our orbit now.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Miss Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
I will say that slip space jump that they just did there.
So that's Ishimura.
Definitely
The USG
made me a little motion
Ishimura,
sick between two monitors because it looked like my monitors were moving. That was weird.
And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if it power's low.
Yes, we know. Boost the signal. More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
Nah, phones are overrated. Emails are where it's at.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
Debris!
What the hell?
Sir, the auto dock.
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields! Their guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual, now!
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No! We can make it inside! Corporal, gave you an order.
The field's too strong.
Is everyone okay?
What? What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down, let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've lost comms and autopilot. It'll take some time to fix.
All right. Let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
Woo!
All right. We've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
For right now, I'm right where I want to be. Clean bill of health. By the end of this game, I may or may not have some very intense mental issues. As Isaac, that is. Okay. Unfortunately... Can I have that? Thanks. Where's my treasure? There it is. Ping.
You didn't lose power to the port booster. You lost the port booster.
We'll say, about 4... Yeah, it's way more than that. Probably about 6 years ago, when I was doing the work I was doing, I was told to give a brief on something. Just because we were just kind of skills practicing, and I gave a 2-hour brief on this game's lore.
Isaac, get over here.
And I didn't even prepare anything. I just went into it. They were just like, "What is wrong with you?" So I can't help it. We like Dead Space. We like Dead Space a lot. We like Dead Space probably way too much. But it's fine. We're doing things. There's nothing like revisiting the initial pull into the Ishimura. You know, my actual first playthrough of the Dead Space series wasn't even...
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
There should be a security detail in here.
Yeah? Well, there's not. There's nobody here. I can't pick up any broadcasts.
Well, that security console's still live. Isaac, log in and see what you can find. Kendra, get that elevator back online.
Power's dead. I can't.
Then reroute the damn power! Look, if we all cooperate, we can figure this out a lot sooner. Let's get that computer display up, Isaac.
So, my first initial instance into Dead Space was... I was, for some reason, getting super interested in the horror games, and I hadn't even played any yet. And I just so happened to come across Dead Space, and I started looking at it, and I found out that there was a version of it for the Wii.
Yeah, it seems to be flowing again.
Dead Space Extraction. I was like 12 years old.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
So 12-year-old me talked my parents into getting Dead Space Extraction, and I made it about 10 minutes into the game, and immediately had to go return it because my dad did not enjoy the language that was being said on our family room TV. Time to run. Ow. But I will never forget the nightmares that I had literally on the initial, just from like right after the initial encounter of finding all of the people starting to go crazy, and there's this lady at the back stabbing herself in the stomach. And laughing through it, and that broke me a little on the inside, which is fine, you know, I've gotten better. And so immediately after that, returned the game. Come like 3 years later, I think I was 8th or 9th grade, and I just so happened to say, I think I'm old enough now, let me try this again. So I knew Dead Space 1 at the time was listed as one of the top, it was like number 8 on the top 10 scariest games in the world. And I was like, no, I will not do that. And I started looking up I started looking up like reviews and stuff, and I found out that Dead Space 2 wasn't as scary. I was like, okay, let's get that. So then I talked my grandmother into buying me Dead Space 2. This is also right after I just gotten my own PlayStation, so I was able to, you know, play it. By the way, I never got around to playing Extraction again after that. But so we moved on, and I started playing Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2 was so bad for me because I wasn't used to the horror aspect of these games. So I couldn't play more than a chapter at a time in Dead Space 2. It was like a chapter a day. Sometimes a chapter every like 2 days because how bad I would get scared. And then once I beat Dead Space 2, finally, it took me like 3 months. But I really loved it. Loved the game. I was like, I have to play Dead Space.
Isaac.
So I had a buddy, his name Matthew, who just so happened to have it for his 360, and this is about the time where I'd switched over to a 360, and he brought it over, and we played this game all night long.
You're crazy.
We played all the way from chapter 1 to 7, which I will bring this back up when we get to that episode here in a few weeks. Chapter 7, stepped off the tram. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning, by the way. Stepped off the tram. All I saw was fog, and I was like, "Nah, I'm good." And he was like, "Yeah, no, we're good." And so we quit. We had been up all night, and we were so tired. And we were like, we can't do it anymore. This game scared me so bad. Which now it's more just jump scares. Excuse me. Because I'll forget stuff that happens. There are also certain things that I won't forget that happens. Like this dude. Apparently I forget all my controls. Like I haven't played this game a million times, but it's whatever. I'll also remember that anytime you see a Dead Space being all dramatic, or a Necromorph being all dramatic, it's because they're not dead. They're actually very much alive.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering. We think we figured it out. Smith killed one. Listen, forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta
cut do this one section at a time.
Cut anything like that. Cut him apart.
I think I have to go this way. But Dead Space. Oh no, he got stuck. It's like a pinata. Ooh, crap, knocked a leg off. 2 legs. Let's fix that. That's not how he's supposed to fall. He's supposed to fall down, not just be floating legs.
Be careful. Shooting them in the body didn't seem to go for the limb.
Yeah, Dead Space has been
That should do the job.
one of my favorite games. I think once I beat it the first time, I probably played it like 4 or 5 times after the fact, just learning and just appreciating the story. Absolutely love this game. Yep, appreciate it.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac.
It's malfunctioning for the most part.
Module you just picked up.
But Dead Space has always been, since then, one of my favorite games. There's still times that, like, something like that just ramps up my anxiety.
Your stasis
Oh,
module should be
God.
able to help you with that arm mechanism.
Yep. I would love to just click the button. Arm 1 good. Yep. Oh, blew its head off. Nice. Hi, friend. I need you to have arms. Those are the dangerous parts. One behind me yet? No. Okay. We're good. We're safe. We are safe. We're not safe.
repair depot, but now the auto loader is fried.
Now we're safe.
I need a stasis module brought down here now. We don't get this piece of shit off the tracks, it's gonna jam up the whole system.
Missed. Stomp. Hold yourself. There we go. Now we're gonna deal with the stupidity that is Tram replacement.
Isaac, you did it. The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room.
Here's the real question.
Faster
How
together.
many tram
I
cars
hear
are
something
there at
crawling
this
around
ship?
out there.
Like, how many extras does it have? I mean, I know the USG Ishimura is freaking massive. They don't need legs. Is it really it? Just one?
Tram replacement complete.
That's sketchy. It's fine. We'll go about it. No issues here. You know, so hot take for y'all as a question. If you played this game before and are coming back for the nostalgia, did you play the remake? And if so, how'd you think they did? You don't need those. You don't need to come. You're too close. Go away. Missed. God, my bad shot. Rusty. Get stomped on, nerd. Yeah. Did y'all enjoy the remake? You know, hit me with your honest opinion. I thought it was fantastic.
Security system. It took some
I
work, but
thought
got doors to
the
maintenance bay unlocked.
change
The data board should
in
be somewhere inside.
the change in pace, the audio was fantastic in that game. I think too that the little side missions that they added was really cool, and it really helped expand that lore a little bit more than
Isaac, it's
you know
Sarah.
original.
It looks
And
like
I just
the
thought
door
it was
storage
I thought it
room
was
is locked.
fancy.
There
Thought it was a
should be
really
key
good
somewhere
game.
in the
Thought it was a
maintenance bay.
great redo. I'm really hoping they do Dead Space 2. I know that's not guaranteed, but maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get something at some point, but ooh, I have an idea. Oh, that didn't work. I'm really rusty. That's stasis. Oh, dear Lord, help me. I hear you. Again, you don't need those. And I see you. Good times. Good times. Nothing like stomping a body to death for funsies. We'll say, I think one of my... It was like my first or second playthrough of this. And I panicked, specifically in this part here. I was up there close to the door and a Necromorph ran at me. And I stomped. Somehow managed to stomp off its head. I don't know how. I didn't know I could get my leg up that high, but I did. It was an impressive feat. Another one. Good times. You know, I think also, too, one of the things that definitely scares me the most... Dadgummit. You're not supposed to be there. I'm suffering. Jeez. Maintenance bay key card. Take that. Take that. Exit. I really wish... Yeah, you can one-shot them if you catch their heads, their arms, and their heads and arms at the same time. It's pretty fun. Fun noises. My inventory's full. And I thought it picked up a stasis pack. It did. I also have a crap ton of med kits that I haven't needed yet. Weird subtle foreshadowing. But we'll take it. Hello! You see, the bad thing is y'all can't see me because I don't do face cams, at least not yet. Y'all are not going to be able to see my face for a while. But that actually made me jump. That was just not fair. I knew it was coming. Still made me jump. I also don't react to fear like screaming anymore in games. I just say weird things, and typically you'll hear the panic in my voice a little bit. So, you know, things for the future. The data board. Exactly what we needed. Still can't pick any of these up. Fine for me. Yep. I know how to use power nodes, game. I have an ungodly amount of hours in Dead Space. Like, it is unhealthy how many hours I have in Dead Space. Next episode, I'll have to look up and actually tell y'all what my numbers are, because
That's it, Isaac. Take the
I'll tell you right now, across all three games, the answer is...
That ticket the tram can come back online.
The answer is a lot. Miss the feet. Take out the feet, take out the arms, and hey, look at that, we're good to go. Ugh. This game. Still love it. I hear you. I don't see you. Aha! Here he is! Goodbye, feet. Didn't work. That time it did, though. So, this specific part 2 is also a... So, this is another funny part. That same part where I curb stomped a necromorph while I was standing up. I come out this door, and there's going to be a necromorph that runs out at me. I already know this, and I just remember these certain pieces very specifically. Because when it ran, it didn't stop in the middle of the hallway like most of them do. Yeah. It ran smack dab into the wall. And then it looked at me, and it just stood there, and I was like, what? And then I killed it, because I had to. But it was just a really weird moment in time that just made me laugh, because I wasn't prepared for it. It just ran headfirst into the wall. I was like, okay. There's a shadow there that I have never noticed before. That I don't think was me. What ifs? We take it. Data board.
Computer now online.
Tram control.
Tram system reinitialized. All trams now operational.
Congratulations, we have a tram.
Station. Quarantine lifted.
Now I can leave. Now we can go back to the Kellion. This game is going to be really short.
Good work.
Strange. The quarantine just...
Things that I knew were a lie even then, but hey, it's fine.
Isaac, get
It's
back to
just
Kellion and prep it for
terror.
launch. We'll find out where we camp on the bridge and meet you there.
If we live that long...
You know, the fun
we're
part
out of the
is,
league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going
Your
to die
lack
out
of
here.
confidence in me is duly noted, Miss Daniels.
I'll tell you the amount of times I've beaten this game, it's unnatural.
Without you. We
Um,
understand each other.
I'm going to pop 2 shots right when the
Just
elevator
get us out of
opens.
here alive.
I'm going to hopefully take this Necromorph's legs out. I missed. But I knew it was there. That's the impressive part. If I turn the corner slow enough, maybe I can... Nope. It's still running. Come here, you. I'm not letting you do your thing. Get wrecked, nerd. Oh, hi. That's also typically my scare thing. I'm just like, oh, hi. The panic sets in. Everything's good. Everything's good and dandy. Everything is fine. Nothing is happening that's even remotely close to bad enough to be freaked out about, right?
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. It's a nightmare up here. No survivors. We're going to try to get to the command computer. Wish us luck.
Tramway station. Hey, all flights were canceled, by the way. If anyone was wondering, all the flights were canceled. That was a... Oh, hi. Yep, you're right there. You were just right there waiting for me, weren't you? Thought you didn't come until later, but I was sorely mistaken. Go in here and click buttons. I swear there used to be a... That might just be wrong. It's also highly possible. Alright, load the data. Damage report, everything's broken. We gotta leave. Can't see. I'm on fire. What was that? Oh, nothing. So the fun thing about Necromorphs is, for some reason... So, as y'all have already seen, you can cut off their legs and they're fine. But, if you cut off both arms... they won't survive.
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
That was our ride home. It's the only way off the ship.
Kendra,
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
just let me think.
It's okay, Kendra.
Can you access the command
All
computer?
okay.
It's no good. There's an executive lockdown of all primary systems. Without the captain's authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
Here he is. Captain Benjamin Mathias. Location? Med lab. Status? Deceased.
What? How?
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it.
Whew.
Isaac, I'm sending the tram back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
Buy station. Yay. Ugh. Good news is, we can buy this. Let's get our first suit upgrade. We'll have dogs that are walking below me. Got some armor. Got a helmet that actually looks good. Got a little bit more health out of that. I have so many med packs that I don't need. Okay. Well, guys, gals, that is episode 1 of New Game Plus. If you liked it, please subscribe. We're coming back with these every Wednesday. We're going to go through the entire game. That's how the New Game Plus series will be. It'll be the entire game. Eventually, once this gets a little bigger, we will go through and do... go through and maybe do 2 episodes of this a week. But for now, it's just going to be this. one episode a week on Wednesdays. This is in conjunction with our Nuzlocke series that we're running right now. But I hope y'all have enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Peace out.